Hi, welcome to Pod of Mercy. I am your host, Longhair Linda, and today's very special guest co-host is
Rick Charles.
Rick Charles. Happy Christmas, Rick. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm really good, Christmas is Christmas and it's right round the corner. It's fully here. So
it's actually Christmas Day, Rick. I don't know if you're aware, but it's like Christmas Day right now.
Oh, is it? I hate Christmas.
Yeah.
This is what happens. This is where we're at now. See what happens.
Yep, it's just how it goes now.
This year is horrendously flown. It's not fair.
It's moved very, very quickly. I do agree. Like, it doesn't feel like we've had like an actual, like, time has been moving fast in general, but this year felt like it's not even really been 2024. Like, we just didn't experience it.
Yeah, no, even like, I think even from a Premier Battles kind of point of view, we weren't massively busy. We put on less events, but man, it still felt like we was just doing loads and we was just busy. It just sort of flew by. Yeah.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun, I guess.
And we must have been having a lot of fun this year. All right, Rick. Listen, you've been here before, so before we even get started on the topic, we have to do a rapid fire round. Now, I don't know if you remember when you were last here, but you failed. You only managed to answer 6 questions.
You could have lied. You could have lied at any point in that pair there. Nobody would have known. You wouldn't have gone and checked it. But instead,
no, I'm not lying. Not lying for you. I like to make sure that you remember as well that you failed and that everyone knows that you failed. So you failed. You only managed to answer 6 questions. So we're going to give you another go. So we've got 45 seconds, Rick. You've got to answer 10 questions. Not 6, 10.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Do you think you can do it this time round?
I can handle this. I'm so ready.
Do you know what the trick is? Stop umming and ahhing in between, right? You've got to just say the first thing that pops into your mind.
Right, let's go. Oh, that's dangerous, that, though.
I know, don't get cancelled.
I was just going to say, I'll definitely get myself cancelled.
If it's really bad, I'll edit it out, don't worry. Actually, I won't. I'm telling a lie. I'll purposely clip it and put it on social media.
That's even fine. I'd love to get cancelled. Brilliant.
I think you're uncancelable, to be honest. Cancelable? Yeah, uncancelable. That's a really hard word to say. I do think that you're one of those people with a personality type where you're just like, yeah, do it. I don't care. And then you just keep doing whatever you're doing.
I literally just I'm still turning up. I'll do what I want.
Do what you want. All right, listen, I'm going to get my timer together here. Remember, it's going to be 10 questions. Just answer as quick as you can. We're going to try and get through this. If you fail again, then, I win. And if you get through it, then you win. I lose.
Do you know what the subject is? Is it just 10 random questions?
It's just random questions. Some of them are going to be this or that question. Some of them are just going to be asking you your opinion on something. It's going to be 10 questions, rapid fire round, icebreakers. All right? You ready?
I'm in. Let's go.
All right. So when I start asking, that's when the timer starts. All right?
Yeah, I'm ready.
And go. Would you rather fly or have super strength?
Fly.
Number 1 goal to achieve in the next 5 years?
Photography full time.
One thing you regret spending money on?
Pokemon cards.
Travel to the past or to the future?
Past.
What is your go-to lazy dinner?
Pizza.
Summer or winter?
Winter.
If you were to write a book, what would it be about?
Philosophical questions.
Salty or sweet?
Sweet.
Favorite board game?
Monopoly.
What's your hidden talent?
Pass. I like to collect things.
You have 8 seconds left. You smashed it, Rick.
I felt a lot of pressure. I can't lie to you. That was intense.
But you did it. Maybe you needed that pressure because you got through all 10 questions and you had 8 seconds to spare. Very well done. Very well done. Yeah, you killed it. You should be very proud of yourself.
I'm happy with that. I feel like I pulled that back. So I'm happy.
I do have a question, though. You said you chose winter over summer.
Yeah. I genuinely just prefer winter. So in my head, I can warm up in the winter.
Fair.
I can't cool down in the summer. I hate it. Like, I just hate feeling stuffy and sticky. If you want to give me mild, I'll take mild. Or a dry heat, I'll take a dry heat. But like summer in the UK is dog shit. It's so shit.
It's extremely humid on this island. Very, very humid. Yeah, I definitely feel like the summer here is... The worst part about it is that you don't even get all the sunshine outside. Like, you get some sunshine, obviously, don't get me wrong, but you don't get all the, like, sunshine to make the humidity even slightly worth it. at least for me. I don't like the humidity. I still probably would choose summer over winter because typically you will have days where it's like milder because we don't get like a long summer. We get like short bursts of summer in this country. So there's, for the most part, you're actually probably going to get 20 to 23 degrees and it's going to be pretty mild. So I'd still probably choose summer over winter just because winter's it's a bit shit outside.
It's a weird one because I love the brisk cold, like that dry cold.
Really?
Like, I love that feel. Yeah. Like get up in the morning and I can just see my breath and feel the cold air. I love that feeling. Like,
are you a morning person over a night person? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I love mornings. Yeah.
Okay, that's probably why. Because that sounds like somebody who feels like they accomplish more when they're out at like the crack of dawn type feeling, and you do get that on a brisk winter morning.
It's nice. It feels nice. And also, trying to sleep in the summer is a myth. It doesn't exist.
Sleeping is not comfortable. Yeah, that's true. And you were right. I mean, it is easier. You can obviously cool down. There's fans and things like that, but it's easier to warm up than it is cool yourself down. So I get it. All right. Not too heinous of an answer then. Okay. What did you say the thing that you regret spending money on was?
Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards. How much have you spent on Pokemon cards?
I don't even want to go. I don't even know. I would not want to think about. I'm still buying them because it's like a little.
Wait, you're still buying them actively now?
Yeah, I've got a whole ass collection of Pokemon cards at the back here, like folders and binders of collections. I started it, so I started when I was younger, and then it stopped. And then my son Isaac was like, "Oh, I want to collect Pokemon cards." I was like, "All right, cool." I used to do that as a kid. That'd be a fun little thing to do. So we do it. We open up Pokemon packs and then try and fill out stuff. I'll show you what it looks like. One sec.
All right, guys. So if you're watching this, or if you're listening to this, I would recommend going to the YouTube.
Yeah. So we'll literally collect them and then put them in like folders. And
wow, okay. That's like an old school photo album type situation.
Yeah. And then like they'll have like what's in there that we've collected that we need to collect. Yeah.
So would you say this is an expensive habit?
Yeah. Because it's almost, I would argue it's very close to gambling. The reason being because there is no guarantee you're going to get the card that you need in a pack.
Mm-hmm.
And a pack will cost you $5. So you're hoping with that £5 you get the card that you require, but there's no guarantee. So it's very close. I'd say I would argue it's very close to gambling. And
then are they? I'm assuming they're going to be like worth something.
Yeah, there was some. We have some cards that are worth like 150 quid, 160 quid. So there is some investment in turn. It might be worth more in the future, but generally, yeah, it's a bit of fun, bit of money. Briggs knows about it. He calls me a fucking nerd for it all the time.
I'm with him a little bit with him, but it's okay. We all need hobbies, right? We all need things that we enjoy.
I have too many hobbies. That's my problem. I think that's the issue.
Right. Okay. So again, very, very well done for the rapid fire. So you managed to answer all 10 questions this time. You didn't fail like the first time. So right now we're 1-1 on that.
Yeah.
Okay. So today's topic, Rick, is we are going to be putting some Christmas foods and drinks, actually, Christmas things on a tier list. We're going to rank them. Okay. So what I need you to do is we're going to go through this together, each thing. And we are going to rate them either at S tier, top tier, mid tier, bottom tier, or we've never had. I shouldn't imagine that we're going to put anything in never had or lots of things in never had, because I've tried to pick 40 of the most common Christmas dishes and drinks that there are, basically.
Mulled wine has to be S tier, right?
I'm glad you agree, but we're not there yet. There's an order that we're going to do.
There's an order, right? Okay, so we're not
just an order. Cool. Okay, we need some order in here. Okay, so don't get ahead of yourself, mate.
Sucks this. Calm down. I'm a proper foodie, me. So like.
All right. Well, listen. We've got to agree. So we've got to agree on it before we can put it anywhere.
Okay. Right. Okay. All right?
And if we don't agree, we have to compromise. Otherwise, it's not going on the list. All right. So we're going to get started with a very common item. Everyone should know about this. Everyone should have had it. And it is, of course, the roast turkey. Where are we placing this, Rick?
Mid.
Mid. I'm absolutely fine with that. It's dry, it's boring, and there are much better meat.
Yeah, there is. It's such a dead meat. Like, it's just tradition that everybody eats it, and I'm really not ridiculous.
And I think sometimes we can let go of traditions. Turkey is boring, man. It's really boring. I haven't eaten meat in a long time, but back when I used to eat meat, I did. That was not the one I was looking forward to.
Was not the one I'm going for.
Or Christmas. That wasn't the one I was reaching for. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, so we agreed on that. We're saying roast turkey, mid-tier. Next up, usually what people will have as an equivalent, roast chicken.
Yeah, I feel like chicken should be top tier. I can take chicken as top, even between top and middle tier. I wouldn't be disgruntled about it.
Yeah, I think. I feel like it's wrong to put it in mid. Well, the thing with mid tier is it's tricky because mid can be like mid, or it can be like upper mid, which is close to top, but it's not quite top tier.
Top tier, yeah.
So I actually may get rid of this never had, and I might create an upper and like mid, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Because I just think that's probably going to make the most sense. So hold on, let me just adjust my tier list here. Ooh.
We are out here solving world problems right now.
Do you know what? We're really doing it, Eric. We should be so incredibly proud of ourselves.
Doing it on the job, on the fly as well. It's just like there's no messing around. Like, nah, we've got to make this work now, because we've made this upper mid tier. I'm not putting turkey in upper mid. no, that's going mid tier.
So we've got to move that down to the mid.
Do you know? I probably wouldn't be mad if you put it in bottom tier.
I wouldn't either, but it felt disrespectful.
Bottom tier it goes. Let's go.
Fine. Let's not even be shy about it. Why are we being shy? Shy? Let's just do what we got to do.
I know there's some people are going to go, do you mean turkey's bottom tier?
Do you know what? And they can actually fight me about it if they want. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Roast chicken. We're going upper mid tier because I don't feel comfortable with top, but I think it's better than mid. All right. Definitely. Next up, sometimes people will go for a roast ham.
Gammon. Yes, honey. Gammon. It's not mid top tier. I would definitely give it upper mid tier. Like, I enjoy a good slice of gammon. It's great with pineapple as well.
First of all, that's disgusting.
What, ham and pineapple? Are you mad? That's amazing. Sweet and salt.
Ham and pineapple on a pizza is fine.
I swear to you, on my
just eating gammon and pineapple. I'm never going to find out. I'm never eating pork, so I'm never going to find out. But that doesn't sound like, even though ham and pineapple on a pizza has worked, I don't see gammon. I don't like gammon. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't like gammon. I'm not. Fair. That's not my thing. A good roast ham, I think, is quite a tender piece of meat, and the saltiness in it goes quite well with the rest of a Christmas dinner or the rest of a roast. So I'm happy with it going in upper mid, I think.
Yeah, cool. I'm down for that.
All right, let's go up. So far, we're pretty much aligned on this. I'm not mad about it. Yes. So the next one is a roast leg of lamb.
S tier.
I agree.
All the place that goes.
If I still ate animals and baby animals at that, roast leg of lamb. My goodness, it's very good. Very.
You know, lamb cutlets with anchovies smeared as a crust is unreal.
I've never had that, and I'm sad that I won't get to have it because I love anchovies.
Yeah. Honestly,
that sounds delicious. That sounds really good. All right. Sometimes if you go out for a Christmas dinner, people don't tend to make this a lot in homes unless it's like the frozen one. But to get a proper one, a lot of time if you go out for dinner around Christmas time, typically you'll get the option of beef Wellington. What are we saying about this, Rick?
Right. If it's a really good, like, chef-made beef Wellington, like it's been made real in-house, not just bought in from a factory and served out, beef Wellington is a real good dish. It's not. I wouldn't say it's top tier. It's not the top. It's top tier. Pastry and beef, I feel like could be. Upper mid. I'm gassing up too much. Upper mid, I'll go with.
Yeah, I was going to say you're doing a bit too much with top tier. Here's the thing, though. If you do have it made properly by a chef, like you say, the best version of a beef Wellington is absolutely delicious. However, the one that you get frozen and make at home is extremely mid. So I feel like I don't feel comfortable putting it in top tier because if it needs like a specific person to make it, then
it can't be top tier.
You know what I mean?
That's valid.
So
that's valid.
I may change my mind on that viewpoint on something else that's coming up, but that's fine. We're going upper mid for beef Wellington. Okay, next up, this is for the vegetarians and the vegans in the house, a nut roast.
I've never had a good nut roast. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never had a nut roast and be like, yo, and there's going to be a lot of pause online for this. I can feel it already. But a nut roast is not the one for me. It's dry, it's boring, bottom tier.
Here's the thing.
You're going to tell me.
So I was vegan for 7 years.
Yeah.
And I've now been a pescatarian for like 2 and a bit years.
That's fish, right? Pescatarian.
That's fish, yeah. So it's like basically a vegetarian that eats fish. That's a pescatarian. So I've had nut roast at meals quite a few times, I would say. And I too have never had a good one. I've just never had one that's good. This particular picture that I've chosen was one that's made with, because it was from a recipe page, that's made with like porcini mushroom and stuff. And like if you have some mushroom and some things in there, these things make it taste better. Yes, but nut roast in general is extremely bottom tier. And I wanted to do it for representation, but we just need better options. There is something I saw in Asda that I might actually try this year. They had either vegan or vegetarian beef Wellington. So it had like fake meat, so probably vegan. But it had like the Wellington pastry. So I'm gonna try that. But obviously I didn't want to put that on the list. I want to try that as an alternative. But I'm probably just gonna stick to good fish for Christmas because nut roast is really just not.
It's not there. I actually accidentally I was rushing to go and get a train, and I would just get a quick meal deal, and I saw this duck in hoisin sauce meal deal. I was like, yeah, I'll get that. That'll do me just fine. However, when I sat on the train, I realized it was no duck hoisin. It was banging. I was so surprised.
I actually know what store you got it from as well, because I've had that no duck hoisin sauce and it's very good.
I was like, this is really, really nice. Like, if you wouldn't have told me, I probably wouldn't have known. I think it was jackfruit for texture potentially.
No, it's not jackfruit.
Is it not? Okay.
Jackfruit can be made to taste nice, but from texture, you will know immediately that you're not eating something. It's usually like some kind of soy protein or something that makes
Might be right.
Baked meat things. Yeah. All right. So next up, a bit more pork here. Pigs in blankets. One of the most common, I guess it's a trimming. It's not really a main meat, but it's a trimming.
It's Esther. Sausage.
Sausage
wrapped in bacon is Esther.
So salty.
It's so good. And listen, and you've got a side of apples, like a little bit of apple pot in it. That sweet and saltiness.
I don't know if I'm sorry. I don't know if I can call pigs in blankets S tier, only because that bacon gets so salty in the oven.
Yeah, that's the best bit.
No, it's too much. It's way too much.
It's gotta be.
You feel like you're getting hypertension while you eat it.
That's just you being soft. Fine.
It's me being soft. It's a concern for high blood pressure, Rick.
No. That don't exist. If we're good. If we don't look at it, it doesn't exist. Right, fine. Top tier.
I'm fine with top. It is very good. I can't put it in S tier though. I can't. It's just not. Fine. I can't. All right, here we go. Sage and onion stuffing.
Bottom tier. In the bin. Volley it out. Absolutely kick it. I swear to God, don't ever stick stuffing on my plate. It's vile. So honestly,
we have to compromise here. No. I'm not putting it in bottom. I can't.
Ain't even a bit. If there's not even a bottom tier I would stick it in, I would absolutely slam dunk it in the bin. So, for example, I really dislike the taste of thyme and sage. I hate the it's too earthy. I just think it's ugh.
Herbs are too earthy for you.
it's just, you know what I mean? It's like eating. It's like I've just gone into my back garden and gone, you know what? I'm gonna eat soil here. I've got it. This is good.
It's not that bad.
No, it's
not that bad.
There's better tasting herbs. Coriander, for example, much better.
Coriander. Well, listen, we're not talking about coriander, right?
I know. We're talking about sage and thyme.
I'm not putting stuff in bottom tier. I'm not putting stuff in there.
Nah. All right, fine. Mid tier is the bush and go. We're doing a podcast, darling.
Oh, that feels.
I was why you were talking about shit.
Well, I was talking about stuffing. Wife's just walked in like, what the fuck are you doing? Having an argument about stuffing. We're just explaining how much I hate stuffing.
I love it.
I know you do. My wife loves stuffing.
It's because it's good. There's something wrong with you, Rick.
Vile.
There's something wrong with you.
Nah, it's a mid. Mid at the best. There's no way it's up a mid tier. Absolutely.
You can't put it up a mid.
Pardon? Who's what?
What podcast are you talking about?
Oh, it's Pod of Mercy with Linda.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
So,
My bad, Linda.
She said my bad.
Hi.
That was the cow. It's mid tier. I can't put it in upper mid because that almost insinuates like it's there with chicken and beef Wellington. Nah, it can't be there with beef Wellington and chicken.
Whatever, man. Fine, mid. But I'm just doing it. Just know I'm doing it in protest. I can't believe you don't like stuff. That's
honestly,
crazy.
Yeah. Everybody, there's a few people are just like, that's wild. I'm like, I know. I just don't enjoy it. I can't.
There's just something wrong with you. We're going to move on. Right. Roasties, roast potatoes. Where are we putting this?
They have got to be S tier.
They are S tier. Absolutely. This is the bit where I said I was going to be a little bit hypocritical before because I said about how if beef Wellingtons, if you need like a chef to make it, for it to be the best, the best thing you've ever eaten, basically, that it has to be upper mid because sometimes it can also be done wrong. I'm going to be an absolute hypocrite because sometimes roasties aren't done the best way, the proper fluffy inside and crispy outside, but they still taste good as hell. Yeah, so S tier.
Yeah, how would you?
It's not even close.
What would you cook your roasties in for Christmas? Just oil? Would you just use oil instead of?
Yeah. So I never did use things like goose fat or anything, because the way I do my roasties. Typically is I'll
take us through your process, Linda.
Take you through the process. Okay, so obviously cut them up, boil them with a little bit in salt water, boil them until they're close to being done, but they're not. You can't eat them yet, and then you take them out in the colander. You shake it until it gets all fluffy on the outside, the bits that have cooked, but the inside's still hard. And then you season it with whatever your seasonings are. For me, it's usually a little bit of, I like a bit of chive on there, a little bit of chives, a little bit of sea salt, because I like the bigger thingies of salt.
Like the crunch,
some black pepper in there. Sometimes I might throw in a tiny bit of white pepper as well. And then I'll put in some olive oil. Sometimes I'll put in a mixture of butter as well, just to give it that extra fattiness with the liquid from butter, and then shake it up some more, shake it in the pan, mix it in, make sure it's all good, and then put it on the oven dish and then put it in the oven.
Fair. I'm pretty much almost the exact same process, apart from I'm assuming your oil's hot before you put it in the pan, right?
Yeah, so usually I'll have the pan that the first shake I do in a colander, so that the pan that I literally just boiled them in, nothing is in there, and I'll be heating up oil while I'm shaking and seasoning and doing all that, and then I pour them into the pan with the oil in it, and then shake it in there again. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So you just got everything kind of going around it.
Yeah.
Good roasters, man. Crispy on the outside.
Crispy on the outside, nice and fluffy on the inside. But then again, even if you get some frozen roasties and you just stick them in the oven for 40 minutes or whatever, it's still delicious. They're still good. Yeah. They're not obviously the best version that you can have, but even the worst version are still nice. So definitely an S tier side. All right, next one up then, another potato side is mash.
Yeah, it's just mash, isn't it?
Mash is mash, but I think mash is good.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I'm all right with it. But it doesn't. For me, it's like if I had to choose between roasters and mash as a potato side, it's going to be the roasters. Of course. I feel like it's got to be.
Do you ever do both?
Yeah, we'll do both for a Sunday for Christmas dinner. We'll do both, because it's just that kind of. I guess it's always been on Sunday dinner that way. Mum always done it that way, so I've always done it that way. I'm going to go up a mid-tier, maybe a mid-tier, somewhere between that, I feel like.
Oh, that feels wrong, but I'm fine with upper mid because the
Right.
thing is, mash is really good, right? My only issue is like if I'm not really the type to have a Sunday roast, but if I was, I wouldn't put mash on there. I would just go straight for the roasties.
Yeah.
But like you, for Christmas dinner, I feel like you got to have both potato options. And I like mash on a Christmas dinner because mash typically goes cold so bloody quick.
Yeah.
But if you put the roasties on top of the mash, it kind of keeps it a little bit warm,
Gravy in
especially
that
if you
as well.
put gravy on it. Exactly. So it keeps it kind of warm, which means I like to have both, which I like on Christmas dinner.
I am going to ruffle some feathers here as well.
Oh, shit. All right. Hold on. Is it about mash or is it about something else?
Yeah, it's about mash. It's about mash.
Oh,
yeah.
God. Here we go. Go on. Tell us then.
I like my mash lumpy.
Do you know what? So do I.
Oh, yes.
You're not going to get no argument from me. We might be getting killed in these comments, but
yeah.
So do I. I don't mind. Like
all
the only lump you're going to get in there is just more potato. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah. I don't need.
You're not making instant mash. It's not going to be powdery.
Yeah. Just nice lumpy. Yeah.
A bit. Yeah. Little bit. Little potato.
Yeah.
Potato there.
Little potato.
All right. I'm going upper mid. I'm not putting it in mid. I think mid is harsh.
Upper mid.
All right. Next up is Yorkshire puddings.
S tier.
Yeah.
No place for it.
Yeah. No.
Honestly, I love Yorkshire puddings, man. I don't know what they're just simple batter things. It's just a simple thing, but when it's covered in gravy, it's crunchy and
truly,
a
wonderful.
I am salivating right now because I love Yorkshires. Really
I would honestly, you know, have you ever been to like one of those like gastro pub thingies for dinner, and they'll just do the giant Yorkshire pudding and they put everything in it, and then just like, oh my God, it's so good.
The Yorkshire pudding.
It's so good, man. Yorkshire puddings are just the best. They're so simple and so wonderful. Now, with that being said, whenever I make them from scratch, I hate them. I have to just get like the Aunt Bessie ones. Yeah, I can't do them from scratch. I don't like my own from scratch. I don't know what it is. I just can't get it right.
I don't think I've ever made my own Yorkshire pudding, you know.
It sucks. The process sucks.
Does it really?
Yes, you have to have the hot oil in like a muffin pan. You have to make sure the oil is hot in the oven, and then you bring it out and you pour the batter in, and it's like you got to do it. It's so specific to get that bloody shape and everything. Oh, it's a nightmare. Wouldn't recommend making your own. All right. Next up is parsnips.
Top tier.
Yep. Do you listen yet? A good parsnip that's like honey roasted or maple roasted.
Yeah. They're unreal. They're so good. We had Christmas dinner at work. So obviously I work at the Hilton, so they booked out the suite, and all the HODs, which is head of departments, for anybody that don't know, serve the Christmas dinner to all the staff. And then you have all the chefs making the Christmas dinner. Man, I stockpiled on my parsnips, man. I love them. All my sides. My plate was generally just full of sides, and then I had some of the meat. Like I think I prefer the sides more than I do the actual meats themselves on a Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
Do a process as well. So I'm a singular process person in terms of food, so I can't put everything together. I have to eat individually each portion first.
Pause. Sorry, hang on.
Yeah.
So are you putting something on your plate, eating that, and then going back and putting something on
the plate is full. The plate's full.
Okay.
But I will individually eat every portion individually.
Psychopath.
yeah, fine. I'll take it.
They all go together.
Yeah, I know, but I want to enjoy. It's a weird thing. I want to enjoy the process of the food itself individually.
Same process about eating.
Nah, that's what it is. It's a process, man. I want to eat. I want to enjoy that particular food there, and then I don't want to mix it up. I want to just enjoy that bit.
So you eat you'll eat your parsnips, you'll eat your roasties, then you'll eat the meat, and then you'll eat the Yorkshire, and then
I leave meat to last.
That's strange. It's strange.
I'd be curious to know when people do it, but I know there's yeah.
No, Rick, it's strange, mate. It is. It's weird.
I'm sorry, mate. Everything's getting eaten individually. Love it.
Very, very odd. All right. Well, listen. Well, this probably throws you for a loop then, because sometimes people will, when they're making, parsnips, especially if they do like maple roasted, they will also do it with carrots as well. So, what are we saying about roast carrots?
Yeah, I'm happy for them to be in top tier, upper mid tier. They're just as
I'm
good.
not confident putting them in top. I'm sorry. The parsnips, when you have the parsnip and the carrot together, I always like that parsnip. I always eat all the carrot first so I can eat the parsnip, because that's the one I actually really enjoy.
So you individually eat,
No, only that one thing. I'll make sure all the carrots are gone and save my favorites for last. I don't eat by process. I just save the things I like the most for last. All right. So I'm going to put carrots in upper mid. They're not top.
I love carrots as well.
I do like a good carrot. I do like a good carrot.
Carrots raw. I love raw carrots as well, man.
I actually do that.
Love that.
Not really. I used to have like carrots and hummus and stuff, but I don't like carrots and hummus. I prefer like a cracker or a breadstick.
Carrots are amazing for melanin in general. For like, like it increases melanin in the skin. Surprisingly enough,
it hasn't worked on you, mate.
I mean, I don't eat enough. That's my problem. I'm a winter guy, and I don't eat enough carrots. This is where I'm at.
This is not good for you, mate.
Blending with a t-shirt right now, white on white. I mean,
it's all right. It's all right. Okay. For some reason, this has gotten a bit mixed up on here, so I'm gonna pretend like it hasn't, because there's a specific order I want to do this. Going into still in the sides here, so we're gonna go Brussels sprouts.
Bin.
Thank you. Because I hate when people try to tell me, oh, but if you have it the way I cook it, no, I don't like it any way that it's cooked. I don't like it. It's disgusting. It's bad.
I don't need to bite into a veg and have an explosion of farts in my mouth. I'm good.
It's honestly so disgusting, and there's no one that can convince me otherwise. No. It's a gross food. Brussels sprouts straight away in the bottom tier. If we had a bin tier, that's where it would go.
Yeah, I agree.
Disgusting. And let's even move on, because talking about it is putting a bad taste in my mouth. So let's go to red cabbage. Does your family tend to do red cabbage on Christmas dinner?
Not really. It's not something we have on Christmas dinner. If it's cooked in butter, I mean.
Yeah, a little butter. I like it when they're a little bit tangy as well. It gives a nice little thing. I'd probably put them in mid though. I don't know if I'd rush to put them up super high.
Yeah, I'd say mid. Mid's cool. I'm okay with that.
All right, let's do mid. And then next up is the other version, which is the Savoy cabbage. So more like the white and green.
Mid, upper mid. I'm happy with mid. Butter again, with the butter in it. It's just...
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick... I think both of the cabbages are in mid. I'm not particularly... Yeah. All right, now, the things that's going on top. So now this is the condiment style things.
Yeah.
We're going with gravy to start with.
I mean, S tier, right? You can't
S tier.
Yes. Else.
Listen, if you see my if you know how people take a picture of their plate, like their Christmas dinner plate or their roast plate or whatever, specifically Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
I've done that, taken a picture of it and decided whether I'm going to post it or not. But at least I've taken a picture of it, especially if I've made all the bits on it and I'm proud of it. I'll take a little picture of it, right? I have to take a picture of it with less gravy than I'm actually going to consume. So I do like a conservative... You're lying to social media. Yeah. No, I lie. I fully lie. I'm fully catfishing with my dinner plate, because I will I'll get a tablespoon, get like a, drizzle on the gravy so it looks presentable, take a picture, and then grab the friggin' thing of gravy and just cover all my food.
How do you like your gravy? How do you like your gravy?
I don't like it lumpy. This is not mash. I don't like bits. Don't like bits in the gravy. I like a nice thick gravy. I'm a thick gravy person. If it's super watery, I feel like that takes away from the graviness of it all.
Yeah.
So I like a thick, very smooth gravy is me.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm totally there. Thick gravy all the way.
So I couldn't, but the thing is, we say that I'm lying about the picture that I take, but if I put all the gravy I'm going to put on, it will not look appetizing.
Fair.
If I take a picture of that, it looks disgusting.
She's got plenty of gravy.
But, me, gravy, we're good friends, me and gravy. All right, next up is cranberry sauce. Are you a cranberry sauce guy?
It's not really my thing. There's better condiments that I prefer with it. I wouldn't put it in bottom tier. I'd say it's mid. It's all right. Like I'll put it on there. I'll have it a go if it's there.
Do you know what? I'm absolutely fine with mid-tier. I typically won't put it on my plate if I'm being honest,
Yeah.
but I've had it and it's not bad. Where I like cranberry sauce is in a sandwich when you have like a brie and cranberry. That
Not
is
bad
absolutely
cheese.
delicious. Very, very
cheese.
good.
I hate cheese.
You hate cheese in general?
I hate cheese.
All cheese?
The closest I will get to eating cheese is either a soft cheese or a mozzarella.
Oh, it's because you're a soft guy, bro.
Nah, it tastes like shit. Cheese.
You taste like shit. How the fuck can you say that about cheese?
Cheese
I'm
is
actually
nasty.
picking up for cheese.
I can see how mad you got there. You're fully like, wow, how dare you speak about my cheese like that?
No, it's one thing to say you don't like something, but to say
cheese
that cheese tastes like
disgusting.
shit is actually crazy.
Nah, it's vile. Like it's literally, it makes me gag. That's how much I don't. The mature the cheese, I will gag. It's awful. It's not for me, man. So I get gutted because sometimes I'm like, oh, when you go, oh, you get the camembert and the scoop up, I'm like, oh, that does sound really good, but I'm like, nah, it's not for me. Just sweaty feet in my mouth. I'm not in it. I'm not into it.
I stopped listening when you said it tastes like shit. I can't even lie. I don't know what you said. I'll listen to it on the edit. I don't know what you said, bro. I'm still mad about it. All right. Next up is mint sauce.
Nah, bottom tier.
What? Mint sauce is delicious.
I think it's dead. I think it's an absolute dead condiment.
Oh,
unless it's going on the lamb first, so the mint's already on the lamb and it's pre-cooked.
No, that's not. No, the mint that goes on the lamb is a different. It's not mint sauce. I'm talking about the mint sauce that you take a little teaspoon of and you
and then you tip it in the bin because it's pointless. It does nothing to the dish. It does nothing.
No, we can't. I'm not putting it in bottom tier, so you have to compromise, mate. I'm not doing it.
It does nothing to any dish. What does the mint sauce do for any dish?
It's
nothing.
Refreshing, and it brings out flavors of stuff. It's really good.
What flavors does it bring out?
The gravy and the meats or fish or whatever.
Fine. You compromised before. You can have mid-tier, but that is the best you're getting. Mid-tier.
Thank you. I'll take it. I'll rush in and take it before you change your mind. All right. Next up is horseradish.
Bottom tier.
I can't lie to you. I love mustard and I love wasabi when I'm having sushi. Horseradish is disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like wasabi either. I don't like.
Wasabi's brilliant.
I love sushi. Like sushi is amazing, but like doing wasabi just like that, it just blows my head off. I'm just like, I love spicy food.
I told
it's
you
just
you're soft, mate.
No, I love spicy food.
You like soft cheese, you can't handle wasabi. You're soft.
No. Wait. Let me just correct you here. First of all, yeah, I love spice. Love spicy food. Here we go. However,
what are we talking about? Spice, jalapenos. Is that what we're saying?
Nah, like I'll eat chilies. Like genuinely eat chilies. Like comfortably. I enjoy chilies. Like I'll eat a hot dish. Any curry, I'll have a very hot curry.
In fairness to you, though, the wasabi hot is different to a spicy.
Yeah,
hot.
it's
like in your nose. It's like mustard,
it's uncomfortable.
Yeah. That's the thing. Wasabi and horseradish are actually very similar. But I don't like horseradish. But then it's probably because I'd only eat wasabi with sushi. I've never eaten wasabi with just like a regular meal. Like I have eaten wasabi peas. You know, you can get the wasabi.
Oh
peas.
yeah, I've seen those.
Those are great, but I don't, I wouldn't just have wasabi with like a regular meal. So I think for me, when I've had horseradish with things, I've just been like, oh, it's just not, it's not my thing. All right. Next up, we're going with apple sauce. It looks a bit like baby sick here, but it's got a cinnamon stick in it.
It's got to be up there with top tier. I'd even argue top tier S tier.
I'm not going S tier. I can't put applesauce in S tier, but I would put. I'm with you on top. I'm with you on top tier.
Fine. Especially when you're getting like all your little meats and saltiness and with that apple. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely that sweetness is good when you've got a lot of salty thing. Yes, for sure. Okay, we're fine. We're aligned on applesauce. All right, now we're moving on to the desserts. So we're going to start with the classic Christmas pudding.
S tier for me, Christmas pudding. I fucking love it.
S tier.
I love Christmas pudding, man. It's one of the. I think it's like Marmite Christmas pudding. Like I really feel.
I like it. I was gonna say I'd be happy with top, but I know a lot of people might not, enjoy it. But S is crazy. You can't put Christmas pudding in S.
Yeah, up there, and then with like when you get like a brandy custard or a brandy cream, it's just.
Hold on, we're gonna get there.
All right, fine. Top tier. I'll accept top tier. But
Yeah, we can't put it in the same place as a roasty or a Yorkshire pudding. That's crazy. That's insane.
I would eat both equally at the same time. But go on.
At the
Fine.
same time, on the same
Same
plate.
time.
But in your
Yeah.
process, one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time.
All right, we go and top it. All right. Next up is mince pies.
Upper mid for me. It's an upper mid.
I'm okay with upper mid. I like mince pies. I know a lot of people don't. I think they're cool.
I only started
eat
liking them about 4 or 5 years ago. I didn't really get into them. I weren't feeling it. And then about 4 or 5 years ago, I was like, I'll just have another one. And I was like, oh, actually, these are really nice.
Did you like them when you were a child?
Nah.
I feel like children don't like mince pies.
Yeah, I don't think my daughter or my son would eat mince pies, to be honest. I don't think it's something they'd be like, can I have one of those, Dad?
Yeah, I don't, because I don't think it's like really made with them in mind, and I don't think like when they look at it, it looks appetizing to a child. Because I didn't really eat mince pies as a child. That wasn't really my thing. I think I probably tried one, and I was like, "Oh, this is really sweet." I wasn't expecting that. Yeah. But I do think as I got older, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll go for a mince pie." Especially when it's this time of year, I'm like, "Yeah, I'll get some mince pies in the house."
It's a buttered crust.
Yeah, that's it. It's the buttered crust, the like sprinkles of sugar on top. That's the mincemeat is cool too, but like the
yeah, everything else has got to be a combination.
All right, what did we say? We're saying upper mid, yeah.
Yeah, upper mid. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I think it looks right with the rest of the things that are in upper mid for me. Okay, cool. Next up is bread pudding or bread and butter pudding.
Oh, I really like bread. I'm
Me
probably
too.
Yeah, like I'd probably with a custard as well. It's good.
I'd rather go in ice cream, but I'm with you.
Yeah. Upper mid. I feel like it's an upper mid. Could potentially be top, but yeah, upper mid. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I think it's a potential top tier, but it's not quite. Because if it's not the best version, it's probably a bit. It's probably a bit sickly.
Yeah. Totally.
So I don't know if I feel comfortable putting it in top, but yeah, no, it's good. It is good. All right, next up we got trifle.
Oh, you're gonna hate this S tier. It's an S tier for me. Trifle.
What do you mean hate it? I love trifle. I think trifle is the best thing ever.
Yeah, it's like I know. I always feel like trifle is one of those where people are like, oh, I don't know about trifle, but I love
people hate
trifle. Jelly and biscuit and sponge in it.
I love it.
Trifle, babe. We need trifle.
Go have trifle this Christmas. No, I love this trifle. I don't even like putting cream on drinks. Like, you know how like you can get like hot chocolates and stuff. Like if I make a hot chocolate at home, I can put a whipped cream on it, like because of the season of it all. But if I'm getting a drink from outside, they don't put cream on my drink. I don't like things with whipped cream on top like that. Like that's not my thing. A trifle? Oh my god. I love trifle.
Yeah. It's great.
But I also understand the people that don't like it. I get why they don't like it.
It's a weird texture, right?
And custard. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It's a lot. But
it's a lot of nostalgia for me as well, because my granddad used to make a big trifle for my birthday and for Christmas, and have all the kids come round, and we'd all just have like trifle and stuff, and it was just always a big party.
I think that's probably the trick to it. I think the people that grew up having trifle on occasions like that, they associate trifle with a good thing, and you end up just it's part of your taste buds. So that's probably a bit of nostalgia that's doing it for us. Anyone who didn't grow up like that is probably thinking, why do you people it's not S tier. But make your own tier list, man. If you don't agree with ours, make your own, it's fine. But let us know in the comments.
It's a good tier list.
I'm so far I'm actually quite happy. The only thing that's perturbed me a little bit is really the stuffing. It's in the wrong place. But whether I would have put it in S tier, but that's me. All right. Panettone. Don't do that. Don't make that face. Panettone.
Panettone's mid tier.
What?
It's okay. It's like, but
it's bread.
It's a what? Fruit.
It's a great bread. It's like a nice bread.
But I just don't feel like it does anything. Like it's just bread.
What's it meant to do?
Bring joy to me. Like I want some joy involved. Listen, when I said to you I'm a foodie, man, I get a big buzz off food when I'm eating it. Like I love flavors. It's a fucking huge thing. We're talking with Briggsy with this because Briggsy will will sit and eat a burger somewhere and be dead happy with it. I love fine dining. Fucking love it. Like I will sit and have a 5-course, 5 dining meal over a burger place and sit and enjoy flavor and just be happy that I've just had enough food just to cover me and enjoy it. Love fine
5
dining.
courses, crazy. What's in the courses?
It just depends what the dishes are. I mean, I'll tell you because I'm going out for New Year's Eve with the wife.
Ooh.
So we're going to go for it's a podium, which is inside the Hilton Hotel. Not many people know about it, but it's a fucking great It's a great restaurant in terms of the food that they serve. But the menu, I'm going to say to them, plug in the menu here. They better give me some props.
Mate, they might not. About 20 people are going to watch this, so they might not think it's
worth their while.
Yeah.
I'll get to
You might not get anything.
What's on? Where is it? Just had it up a second ago. New Year's Eve. There we are. Perfect.
Wait, so you were just looking at the menu randomly?
No, I was showing the wife the menu so she could see what it was. So your 5 courses, for example. Oh, listen, right? I'm bigging this up. But it's my favorite. So we said about cheese before. They do a cheese that's I don't know how to describe it, but it's the same consistency as custard, but it is fluff. You pull your face. I swear to God, it is the best cheese. It's the best cheese I've ever tasted. Hands down. It's super smooth, super creamy, and you get sourdough bread with Marmite butter.
That is good.
And then you just sort of dip. Oh my God! So anyway, that's one of the starters. It's their Lancashire cheese custard, Marmite butter, green onion tea. Is what they start with. Or you can have the pork belly, which is Roscoff onion, chorizo, black pudding, apple, or mushroom ravioli, which is fermented celiac sauce and black truffle. You're not feeling this. I can see your face already.
No, the cheese though, the cheese one, that's fine.
Yeah. Barbecue monkfish with Thai green curry, crab, and root vegetable terrine, which is Jerusalem artichoke and vanilla. Another dish is fillet of Cumbrian beef with smoked ox tongue, confit, carrot, and red wine dew. Or an alternative is pumpkin seeds, tender stem broccoli, and maple syrup as a sweet tart tatting.
Wow!
All the flavors. The chef that works there is actually a good mate. His ideas of putting food together is so good. Like the flavors really complement each other. So it's like you're just kind of getting this whole. I sound so fucking nerdy, but it's like all these flavors come together, and you're just like, oh wow, yeah, I'm in totally for fine.
All right, listen, I might have to try that. I've got a friend in town that we always try like new places because there's so many food places in Manchester, as you know. And we both are not from here, but we live up here now. So we do this thing every once in a while. We'll go and just try somewhere new. She's really good for finding them like online, and sometimes I'll have like something off of Instagram that I see. Usually she's already been there, but I might mention that to her. You said it was inside the Hilton.
Yeah, it's called Podium. And also, if you do want to try fine dining, there's alternatives, which is called 6 by Nico, which is really good as well.
All right, I might suggest it and give that a whirl myself in the new year. All right, cool. So what do we say about panettone then? We saying mid?
Mid, yeah.
I would have put it in upper mid, so I won't put up too much of a fight with mid. That's fine. I like panettone because a lot of the time at my mum's, we'd have it in the morning as a replacement for like regular bread. So we'd have like panettone in the morning because you just have a little bit of that with a cup of tea because obviously you're going to have a big old dinner. So, all right, cool. That's fine. So then next up, we've got Christmas crumble. Are you a Christmas crumble type of guy?
I just like... I like apple crumble.
It's basically like apple crumble, but instead of apples, it's like all the currants and the things that remind you of more of a Christmas.
I don't think I've ever had a Christmas crumble.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I might have to.
I have. It's fine. It's not my favorite. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm happy to stick it in bottom tier. If you ask me.
Okay. Let's do that.
I'm not saying.
Here's the thing, like,
try it, but it's not something I go, "Ooh, I'd like to try that."
I feel like Christmas crumble is one of them ones. Like, if you like all the little currants and things and like Black Forest Gâteau type thing, then you'll really enjoy that. But for me, I'm just like, oh, it's not my type of thing. So that's Fair. All right, next up is sticky toffee pudding.
It's S tier.
It's absolutely not S tier.
It's absolutely S tier.
No, we're gonna have to fight about this. Absolutely not.
Toffee pudding, you're saying is not S tier.
Not S tier.
We're up there with trifle. sticky
not.
toffee pudding with custard. Are you mad?
Nah, it is mid as hell.
Mid. Out.
Sticky toffee pudding is
Out.
mid. You out.
Are you mad? Mid. What do you mean? This is the first time I'm not. No way is
I'm
it
not
going
putting
in
it
mid.
in S tier. It's not going S tier. So
There's
we're gonna have to fight.
How can you not say that? What do you
Sticky
mean?
toffee pudding is mid.
Right, listen, you need
Mid as
professional
hell.
help. Nah, mid
Middle
as
of
hell
the
is great.
road,
Get the
mid.
fuck out, mid as hell.
Mid,
No
mid,
way.
mid. Super
Nah.
duper mid.
Nah,
It's all
you're
just
taking the
sweet,
piss.
sickly.
Yeah,
Too much
that's
going
what pudding's
on.
meant to be like.
Nah,
Sweet.
nah, pudding's not meant to be sickly. Like it's meant to be rich and all of that, but it's not meant to be sickly. It's
Sticky
like
toffee pudding is
Nah.
rich full of toffee.
no,
and
no.
stickiness.
Sometimes, yeah, when you have like something like super chocolatey, right? Sometimes it's very, very rich, and after you eat like a small serving of it, you can't eat much more than that because it's going to be too much.
I'm
With
the wrong
sticky
person.
toffee pudding, that serving before you start feeling sick is one bite.
Nah.
If you have more than one bite of sticky toffee pudding, you'll be sick.
Just so
It's
you know,
too much.
I'm going to go and eat sticky toffee pudding after this, right? And I'm going to
That's
eat
your own.
half of the cake to myself and not feel sick.
You
Nicola,
might want to speak to someone
Linda
about
is slagging sticky toffee pudding here.
that. Mid.
She's saying it's mid. She's saying it's mid tier. Average is what she's saying. That's what she's giving it.
Mid.
Nah, she's wild.
Listen, don't tell
She's
on
got,
me if you're
she's
white.
got a temperature, or something, I think. Yeah. She just said, I know that you're mad because you just called me Nicola. Right. Top tier. I
Listen,
cannot.
stop telling on me to your missus. It is not S tier and it's not top tier. I'm not.
Nah,
budging on this.
it can't be upper mid. There's no way
It
going.
can't be because it's mid.
Nah, no
Mid.
fucking way is it going in mid. It's not. It's not going in
Mid.
mid. It can't. Nah. There's no way.
Right, well, mid.
It's not a middle pudding. There's nothing.
It
What
is
else have
a
you got there?
middle pudding.
Nah,
After this, I've got a Yule log cake.
bottom
aka
tier.
Boots de Noel.
Bottom tier. That's bottom
Lies.
tier.
All you do is lie.
Where are you putting this chocolate log, lad? Where are you
I
putting
put
it?
that in like mid. I
Yeah,
put that in
fine.
mid.
That's a mid. That's a mid dish. Sticky toffee pudding ain't.
We'll go Yule log mid. You see how we came to consensus on that? Now
Yeah.
sticky toffee pudding mid.
Oh, top tier. I can't. There's no way is it going mid. Are you mad? There's no way. They can't stick it in a mid.
It's mid.
It's not. No.
It's a mid dessert.
Get your mum on the phone and ask her now.
She fucking did it.
Oh, disgusting behaviour,
She
the
is
lot of
a
you.
trifle, a Christmas pudding, and a panettone girl.
Nah.
That's her.
Upper mid,
does-
I'll find. I don't like one. Upper mid, I'll settle for upper mid. Best I
Fine.
can do.
Fine. Upper mid is fine. It looks crazy next to bread pudding. It looks insane. Bread pudding's way better.
That's
than
what I'm saying. No, bread. Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. It
Listen,
can't be there.
don't have an hernia about it. All right, it's all right.
Bollocks.
It's okay.
This is
All
bollocks,
right,
isn't it?
now
You
we're
must speak
moving
to a
on. So these are part of desserts. These next two things go on the dessert. We've got a brandy butter, and then we've got brandy or rum, depending on what you prefer, sauce. So the thicker one being the butter. Well, where are we putting this? Are you a butter type of dude?
Nah, I don't think I have. I've never had butter on a dessert.
I've had brandy butter with, what did I have it with? I don't think it was a Christmas pudding. It might have just been like another type of cake or whatever. And it's fine, but it just tastes like, it literally just tastes like
butter with brandy.
yeah, like a boozy buttercream because it's sweet as well. It's like a boozy buttercream, like something that you'd expect to go on top of a cake.
Yeah,
And then but it's boozy.
Like Christmas. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
A bit of booze in there.
So I much prefer the sauce. Much prefer the sauce. So I'd probably put the butter, if it's not mid, it's bottom. Like I'm not. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's go bottom then. So now we're going brandy sauce. Now this one is a big deal. I love brandy sauce. Where are we putting this, Rick?
Have we not got custard on there?
No.
No
I already had 40 things. I wasn't adding custard.
No custard.
Also,
no ice
custard
cream.
isn't inherently Christmas, whereas brandy sauce is.
Upper mid.
Upper mid?
Yeah, it can't be any further than that. You can't put it up there with fucking with your.
I was gonna put it in top tier. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, it can't be up there. It can't be with the parsnips. Like brandy sauce is okay, but it wouldn't be my go-to.
Yeah, you're right. When you mention the parsnips, it makes sense. All right, upper mid is fine.
Like I'd get.
I think it's because I can see the last thing I can see on upper mid is sticky toffee pudding, and I'm like, no, it's way better than that. So that's why I'm confused. Sorry. All right.
It's less than that. But if it was like a Madagascar vanilla custard, that'd be different. That's top tier custard. Top tier custard.
Yeah, I French vanilla, Madagascar vanilla, like custard, any type of custard for me is good. I just didn't pick like the ice creams and things like that because you can have them anytime. I mean, you can have a lot of these anytime, but like brandy sauce is actually Christmas.
Like
I would never have that randomly in the year.
Have your custard with your desserts. Do you have it hot or cold?
I will never ever in my life have a cold custard if it's not in a trifle. If I want something cold with my dessert, I'll get ice cream like a normal human being. Custard is supposed to be hot.
Cool.
Custard, unless it's in a trifle, is supposed to be hot.
I will have cold custard on every single hot dessert.
Oh.
Love it.
You're wrong.
I don't know what I think it's like the hot and coldest together. I love
it. Get some ice cream, Rick.
I don't want ice cream. I don't want ice cream. I want something runnier than ice cream. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to.
Ice cream gets running as it melts.
Nah, because then it's warm. Because then it's warm, then in it because it's melted. Do you know what I mean? Nah. Cold custard.
You're sick. You're sick in the head. You're sick, mate. Okay, Bucks Fizz. We're on the drinks now. Where are we putting Bucks Fizz?
Mid. It's a mid drink. Bucks Fizz.
I'm okay with mid.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's just a bit of a mimosa, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically that's what it is.
It's fine. It does the job. All right. So then we've got Bailey's hot chocolate.
Upper mid.
Or any type of cream liqueur hot chocolate.
I'll take an upper mid for it. I like a hot. I do like a hot chocolate. Yeah, I like a hot.
Yeah,
chocolate.
I'll put it in upper mid too. I like if it's not boozy, if it's just like a regular hot chocolate, I'd put it up higher. But a boozy one is like, it's cool, it's Christmas, but it's
it
not.
Takes away from the hot chocolate. Yeah,
exactly.
What's your
I like
hot chocolate? What's your favorite hot chocolate?
Here's the thing: I don't actually drink hot chocolate often in terms of what I make at home, but I really enjoy a Terry's hot chocolate orange, and I love a Galaxy one. That's always good. It mixes well. Options is good too. The Belgian. I'm not mad at an Options. I'm not mad at it.
Flavors.
Yeah, I think I've tried like an Aero one. Aero one is really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Terry's hot chocolate orange is the one for me. That's the best. I think.
I'm going to shop after this.
You going to shop? All right, and then we've got.
No, she's just shouting. We've got a sticky toffee pudding upstairs. Just shouting that.
Right. Ew.
Terry's chocolate orange, hot chocolate is what we were referring to then. A day to go shop. Fair.
Do you say I dare you to go shop?
Yeah.
Is that how you get her to go shop for you?
Yeah. Just tell me to fuck off if you want.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm with her on that one. All right, eggnog. Where are we putting eggnog? Are you an eggnog guy?
Bottom tier.
Listen, I'm fine with that. I still want to try it, but I've smelled it, and I was like, I can't drink it. I wasn't ready at the time. This was years ago. I smelled it, and I was like, oh, I'm not drinking that. So I still technically haven't tried it, but I do want to at some point.
Yeah, it's weird.
But cool. All right, mulled wine.
S tier.
Yep.
I'm
with you on that. Absolutely with you on that. S tier all the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you say that again?
I love making my own mulled wine.
Do you know what? I don't think I've ever made my own. I have no memory of making my own. I only ever have it out somewhere. Usually Christmas markets. I'll definitely get a mulled wine, even if I'm not even really looking around the Christmas market. If I just see that there's a Christmas market down the road, I'll go there for the mulled wine and then leave again. I'm a mulled wine person for sure, but I've never made it. I might try and make it one time. What about mulled cider? Do you like mulled cider?
That does not sound appealing.
I don't like cider.
I don't mind it. I don't mind fruit cider. I don't mind. It's like okay.
It's like I don't know if I like. I don't know if I'd like. I haven't tried a mulled cider because I don't like cider like that. If I'm gonna drink something like that, I'll have. If it's like because some people like really like getting a cider, especially in like the summer, they'll get like a pint of cider or whatever. I would just get the beer then, because for me that's actually refreshing on a hot day. But I'm not a cider person.
Yeah,
and
I'm so I wouldn't get.
I would get like, I don't know if you ever had a Fruly, the strawberry beer. Fruly. If I want like a flavored like drink like that, I'll get a Fruly because that is absolutely delicious. I don't like fruit ciders or ciders at all. So are you okay with me putting this in bottom tier? Because hot cider just makes me want to throw up a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't sound appealing.
No. Another one that doesn't particularly sound appealing, but I think I have tried it once and it was fine, but nothing. It just doesn't sound nice when you read it. But hot buttered rum.
I have never had hot buttered rum, and this is the first time I've heard of it.
Oh, well, it's basically like a mulled wine or a mulled cider, but with rum. So it's got all like the cinnamon and things like that, nutmeg, that type of thing. But instead of like, it just has like a little bit. So it's rum, but it's got a little bit of like butter to make it. It's not thick. It's just like
it's a little creaminess.
It's like exactly. It's like a creamy taste, but not the texture. It doesn't alter the texture like that, but it does give it a warm kind of. Even though it's
weird
hot.
concoction that is butter and rum.
Yeah, it's all right. Like it tastes better than it sounds, is what I'm saying. Because when you look at the name, you're like, oh, but I did try it once a while back now, and it's cool. It's all right.
Okay, I mean, I'm not mad at wherever you put that. I'll be honest.
You're gonna take my word for it. I'll probably put it in mid.
Okay.
Because I don't want to say bottom tier because it's actually all right. So I'll put that there. Okay. So now we're finally on to the last 3 items. So these are all the sweets. These are Christmas sweets that should be in everyone's home. So we're going to start off with the most popular one by far, and that is Ferrero Rocher.
Esther.
Yep. Let me tell you something. I mentioned earlier that I was vegan for 7 years. For those 7 years that I was vegan and I could not eat Ferrero Rocher, I was so sad every Christmas. Especially when I'd go to see my mom. I'd go down to London, spend time with my mom, and she always just eats these Ferrero Rochers in front of me. And I'm like, do you have, after like the 4th year, I was like, okay, do you not even feel bad for me? Like, because you're just sitting there eating Ferrero Rocher. And she's like, listen, who told you to be vegan? So.
Listen, that is good parenting. She's got a point. You do whatever you want to do, but I am not changing my lifestyle because you changed yours. Yeah. I'm going to enjoy these Ferrero Rochers.
But the worst part is I live in Manchester, so I was only going to be there for like a few days. She could have ate the Ferrero Rochers anytime when I'm not there. She specifically was just munching on them in front of me.
Yeah.
It was
good parenting.
Tough. Yeah, 7 years, no Ferrero Rochers. It was tough. I'm not going to lie. Okay, next up is Terry's Chocolate Orange. S tier. Yes, thank you.
Love chocolate and orange is such a great combination, man. It really is.
A fantastic combination, and specifically Terry's version. I don't know what it is they've got going on over there, but even just the experience of having the chocolate orange when you like crack the top of it and then it all falls apart like the little orange. Oh, it's just this nice.
Yeah,
it's a lovely experience.
Lindt do a really nice chocolate orange as well, and they have.
I don't think I've had it.
Yeah, they usually have orange pieces inside of it as well.
Ooh,
really, really nice.
That sounds fancy.
Really nice.
Okay. And last but not least is an After 8. Oh, you don't look impressed.
I enjoy them, I enjoy them, but it's nothing like I go, oh, I'll have it if it's there, but like I won't go looking for it. I'd probably say it's potentially upper mid. Because I do enjoy them when I have them. I do enjoy it when I have them, but it's not something I go looking for.
I will say I agree. An After 8 is like, if you've got it, like, oh yeah, I'll have one. But it's not like, I have to have it in the house or it's not Christmas. Yeah, like it's not that type of thing for me. However, I will say I'm fine with putting it in upper mid, but if we were ranking hot chocolates, the After 8 hot chocolate at Costa.
Good.
That would have been in top. If we were rating that drink, that would have been in top tier. I don't think they do it. They haven't done it in a while. This is going back a while now. Or might have been last year or the year before. I'm not sure. But Yeah, so I'm fine with putting that in upper mid. So that's what our list is looking at right now. I'm not going to read everything that's on there, but our S tier is a roast rack of lamb, roast potatoes, Yorkshire puddings, gravy, trifle, mulled wine, Ferrero Rocher, and Terry's chocolate orange.
That
Do
is
you know
a
what?
good Christmas lunch.
That S tier right there, if I only could have the things that are in the S tier for Christmas dinner, I wouldn't be upset.
I'd be satisfied. Like,
Yep.
I'd be happy. Yeah, I'm in. I
Yep.
totally am. Yeah. I'm in.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, well, we did it. We didn't argue too much, to be fair.
No,
we only
no.
had a couple things that we were like, oh, it was tough there. I didn't know if we were going to make it through. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad.
Did we just get along for a whole hour? That is crazy.
Isn't that mad?
Yeah,
That's a lot for us, I think. That's a lot for us.
Maybe it's the distance thing. You know what I mean? Maybe
Yeah, we don't do well close to each other, I think.
No.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
This is just right. Just right.
Well, listen, Rick, we do have a final segment of the show, and this segment of the show is called Mahakama. Okay, Mahakama is the Swahili word for court, specifically high court. And this is the segment of the show, Rick, where I like to judge people, places, things, that type of thing. I like judging. I'm quite a judgmental person. I'm trying to be less so in my life. Yeah. I don't know if you knew that about me, but
no, never.
I'm quite judgmental, trying to do better. Okay, I'm doing better in general, and I think it's because I have this segment where I can kind of just have all of my judgmental opinions and get them out, and then I'm done and I'm good for another week. Okay. So, since we're talking about Christmas, since it is Christmas, I wanted to talk to you about some common Christmas pet peeves. I've got 5 of them. And what we're going to do today, Rick, is we're going to say mercy or no mercy for each one. Mercy being, it's not that bad. It's all right. You can get over it. Yeah. And no mercy being absolutely unacceptable. Does that sound all right?
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Cool. All right. So, Rick, mercy or no mercy for the hosting friends or family having a cold house?
So no mercy then. It's unacceptable. How can you have a cold house?
Bad?
How can you have a cold house? What do you mean? I'm turning up to your house and it's cold. Are you mad? And you've been cooking as well. So what do you mean? Have you just cooked it in this small space? Nah.
Yeah, it is odd. If you've been cooking, there should be some warmth from the kitchen.
Yeah. I'd be livid. I'm like, wow, why is your house cold? It's freezing.
To be honest with you, if I'm going around someone's house because they're doing the whole Christmas dinner thing, I probably would say mercy, because I'm just going to load up on drinks and get a blanket. I'll be fine. I will warm up.
Cold house is mad.
Plus, I'm used to being cold. I'm cold all the time anyway. Even if it's hot somewhere, I'll probably be cold.
Yeah, I just don't know. I just feel like,
so we don't have to agree on this one. You can, if it's no mercy for you, it's no mercy for you. It's all right. It's not like the tier list.
Pay your gas bill and that. Don't be like that.
Pay your gas bill. All right. Missing your favorite TV show or content release because of Christmas dinner. Mercy or no mercy?
Because of Christmas dinner?
Yeah, because of like you're around, either like family's house or whatever.
Am I around at somebody else's house or am I at home?
No, you're around at somebody else's house. Oh, actually, let's do both. So if you're around at someone else's house and you can't watch the thing you want to watch, or you're at home and you've got like all your family there and like they're kind of like, oh, you're going to go watch on your own. Like,
yeah, I'm going to be hypocritical there. If I had to go to somebody else's house and I've missed it and it's my favorite thing, no mercy. It's just, nah. If I'm at home, I'm serving the wife and kids. It's different. I've got to make sure they're happy. Do you know what I mean? Family first, kids, cool. Anybody else? Nah, mate. Get the fuck. I'm watching a TV show. I'll be around when it's done. All right. Don't worry.
Do you know what? I'm not mad at it because at least you're valuing your immediate family above all else. So I'm not going to be. Yeah. I'm not too mad at that. I think, if I'm missing my favorite TV show or like content release or something, and it's because I'm at somebody else's for Christmas, mercy. It's not like. I don't know. It's not. I feel like I don't watch anything that is live TV and I can't catch up. Like I can always catch up when I get home. So I'll probably say that it's a mercy. And if I'm at home and I'm hosting, then I'll watch whatever the hell I want to watch. And you can either sit here and watch it with me, or you can play games over there. Like everyone's free to do what they want. If I'm hosting, everyone's free to do what it is they want to do. We all eat together, drink together, and whatever. But like also do what it is. Yeah, like I'm gonna watch. If it's something I want to watch right now, I'm sticking my AirPods in and I'm watching. Like, is what it is. Okay, lots of screaming children. Mercy or no mercy.
Fuck off. I hate kids, me. I love my kids, but screaming kids is
It's a lot.
It's a lot, man. I've got kids
Yeah.
myself, so it's like I've got listen, I am one of 7, man. So like
Oof.
and almost all of my siblings have had children. I'd say at least 50% of them. So it's a busy household. And I've got a sister and brother. Yeah, like I've got a sister and brother who's 10. So it's like there's just no respite. Nah, no mercy. I don't want to hear it. I was supposed to be chilling at Christmas. Why have I got 7 5-year-olds screaming at me? No, fuck off. Go play outside. Do one.
That's fair.
I feel that's still
I think for me, right now in my current stage of life, because I don't have children, and so my home is as quiet or as loud as I want it to be, I would say mercy, because listen, if I've just got to put up with like my nieces or whatever going crazy, it's fine. I don't mind. It's a lot, but it's mercy. However, if like when I get to the point where I've got kids of my own and I've got a loud house now, I'm not going to someone else's house
to get a loud house.
No,
if I'm leaving the house, I want space.
I'm going because of peace. So if I come to you for peace and you're now giving me different types of noise, no, I don't.
I'm just going to punch one of the kids. You know what I mean?
I'm not doing that, but I am leaving. So if you see someone just get up from the Christmas dinner table, that would be me just leaving. That's me.
Yeah,
I'll do that. All right. And then we got mercy or no mercy, Rick, for awkward conversations. You know, when it gets like, oh yeah, I haven't seen you in a while.
Awkward conversations.
I know you do. You're sick. You are sick. I've seen you thoroughly enjoy a very awkward moment at events more than one time.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I feel very comfortable in an awkward situation. I'm just like, oh, this is brilliant. Let's see how far this can go. Let's see how far this can get worse. I just want to.
You're insane.
I was like, ooh, spicy. Yeah. Mercer. Yeah. Let's just see what happens. Let's see where it goes.
You're sick. I'm going to say mercy too, but not because of that. Only because it's like, if you haven't seen people for a really long time, if you're just seeing people like at Christmas, or even, you know, you haven't seen them for even longer than that, and you just so happen to see them at Christmas, it's going to be a little awkward at first. And maybe people just need to kind of have a couple drinks and then they'll be fine. Or just spend a bit more time with each other, and then it will just kind of ease in and everyone will get a bit more comfortable. So yeah, I'll say mercy, but I don't like awkward. Like I'm not the type that, even though I like to yap, obviously I have a podcast, I'm a yapper, right? I like to talk. But I'm also very fine. Don't make that face. I'm also very fine with silence. Like I'm not the type that needs to fill a silence with speaking. We can chill in silence and everything's okay. So I prefer to not have an awkward conversation, but I think mercy for Christmas. And then finally, Rick, mercy or no mercy for shops that get as Christmassy as possible as soon as Halloween is over. I'm talking November 1st. You got the decorations, you got the Christmas music, you've got the whole shebang. Mercy or no mercy?
It's a fucking no mercy. It's just too much, man. Like let me just get over Halloween. Do you know what I mean? Let me just get over this bit here that we've just done. Don't go mad straight away. Like straight into a new season immediately. I personally love minimalism. Like in terms of just decorations, minimalism, I'm happy with. It looks nice. If it looks pretty, cool. When you go into these shops and it's just like everything is everywhere, and you're just like, it's just too much, man. It's just nah. It's no mercy. I just don't want to see it. Like, I know it's Christmas. I've got kids. They tell me every day.
Yeah. Oh God, that's a lot. I think for me, I don't decorate my home. I don't decorate my home with Christmassy things. I do like seeing decorations though, like, you know, when like you'll have like a town centre and there'll be some lights, especially when I was living in London. I go into central London and there'll be lights everywhere. It's beautiful. I like, you know, a lot of like when you go to especially the bigger malls, they'll have the massive Christmas trees. I think they look beautiful. I think the decorations in general are beautiful. I like some Christmas music. I think some Christmas music is really good. However, 2.5 months of Christmas is insane. These people go from the 1st of November till like halfway into January. They're
Easy.
still doing it's Christmas shit everywhere in the shops.
Yeah,
And I just came out here for like some bread or something. I don't even want to be here. And there's so much going on, and there's so much sensory overload, and it's the same Christmas music on repeat. They've got like 10
I
tracks
hate Christmas
max,
music.
and then it's just repeat. Every time you go in that shop, you will be hearing from that same mix. The staff are miserable. There's a lot going on. Like, it's capitalism is doing too much with Christmas. Like
just
it's too much. You have to calm down. And so for me, it's a no mercy for those shops, because like you said, like this Halloween has just happened. Can we have a normal month? Can we have a normal November?
Just chill out. Just
a wrap. 1st of December, I'm good. 1st of December, I get it. You're gonna start putting your tinsels and whatever. Fine, I get it. 1st of November is insane, and I need you all to calm down just a little bit. Calm down.
We've only Tuesday, Wednesday just put up our Christmas tree. Like literally,
and that makes sense.
Yeah, like
that makes sense.
Just put it up, and I only just bought a Christmas tree as well because we need to get a new one. But like, we just don't do the whole mad decorate. It's just like a little bit of minimalism. Just let it feel a bit Christmassy. We're good. Yeah. I like that. Nicola, on the other hand, would absolutely decorate the house with absolutely everything she possibly could. She would.
Wait, so how do you How do you meet in the middle? How do you compromise over that?
It's this how it works. Would you like that, darling? Yeah, can't afford it. So I get a win. We can afford it. But if I say we can't, yeah, babe. No, it's cool. It was something else. It was something else. No. We were talking about something else.
Oh, you're in trouble. You are in trouble. I was worried when you said we can afford it, because you weren't really whispering. So, cool. All right. Well, listen, that is the end of the show, Rick. Thank you so much for joining me today. Is there anything you would like to promote or let the people know about?
No. I get I'm assuming most of the community that are going to watch it is going to be the battle rap community.
It's likely.
Yeah. The other thing I'll plug is buy merch, please.
Yeah,
help us help you. You know what I mean? You want big events? We want big events. We've got to fund it somehow. So buy merch, we'll do that. We're happy to do that. And next year, oh my God, listen. Sorry, I said I weren't going to do it, but next year is going to be amazing. I can't even tell you how good next year is going to be.
I'm excited.
Yeah, there's so many battles.
I already had my tickets for the first event before I even knew what was happening on it. I was like, yeah, I'll get this nice and early in the year. Sure, why not?
Yeah. It's going to be a big year. I can feel it.
All right, well, listen, I'll put it's premierbattles.club if you want to find out about events that are coming up, tickets, if you want merch, premierbattles.club. I will put that in the description as well. Rick, do you want me to put your socials in the description as well?
I mean, to be honest, you can do. It's not like, because I take pictures of food, unless you've got a restaurant and you need banging photos for your restaurant.
Hey, a restaurateur could be watching this. You don't know my life. I don't know my viewers.
That's what I'm saying. If you are, then I'll do that for you. Like, as a
Rick does good pictures of food if you like pictures of food. So please ask him for pictures of food and pay him for it. All right.
Watch my Instagram. You'll see how sick. I'm good at what I do.
No, you are very good at what you do. Your pictures are amazing. Excellent. Even the pictures that you take of me and I wasn't ready, they're also very good quality.
They're my favorite. Always to catch you off guard, they are my favorite.
Oh, you love it.
I know. When I do it, I know in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, she's gonna be human.
Yeah, I know. That's why you enjoy it. That's why you enjoy it. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. All right. Well, listen, if you liked this episode, please do share it with a friend and go check out our previous episodes. Also, if you're listening, please give us a rating on Apple and Spotify so we can reach more listeners. And please subscribe and engage with the YouTube if you are watching at Podomercy to chat on socials and see what's coming up. But other than that, Have a lovely Christmas if you celebrate. If you don't, I hope you're getting some nice reprieve and some time off work and some rest. Whatever it is, I hope you're having a good time, and I will see you in the new year. Bye.
Yes. Enjoy. Bye-bye.